Welcome back. Bet you didn't think you'd see me this quick, did you? My rooster and chickens are probably gonna go nuts any minute now, so if you do hear them in the background, I do apologize, but I wanted to do this because I'm super excited. So I mentioned before that I'm working on the Mandalorian armor, and so I am getting stuff printed from the very talented Sinister At Arms Cosplay. And guess what I got in today? I got in some of the tools. Now I'm going to need to put these together, which I was expecting. Got another one here. Probably not going to be able to open these, but I don't want to try. And then, of course, what she is known for, her hammer. So this hammer, I am going to sand it down a bit. This is, when it comes to 3D prints, you're always going to get these lines. So the best way to get rid of them, if you don't have an actual power sander, you can sand it by hand, but I would recommend at least investing in a Dremel because the Dremel does have that sanding option, and it's a little smaller so you can actually like make it work better. And what I'm going to do is, normally when it comes to metallic type things like this, I'll actually try and use auto car paint, but I do want to test out the Plaid FX. Apparently they are made, you've seen a video, they are made specifically for 3D prints as well as flexible foam. So I want to test them out, and I'm going to test them on this. They do have a line of the Plaid FX that's made primarily for when it comes to metallics. So I'm going to do that. So first step is sanding down all the little imperfections to make it as smooth as possible. And then from there, I will prime it using the primer by Plaid FX, let that dry for an hour, and then I'll go on from there. So I'll actually continue this with a video on how I do so. The challenging part is, as always is when it comes to 3D prints, is gluing the pieces together. There's a specific glue you have to use. I have tested a few of them and they did not work as well as I had expected. And then after that, it's just a puzzle, like figuring out which goes where. Maybe this one, nope. This looks like the end of it. So let's try this. There we go. Okay, so that would go there. And then from there, we've got this one. Here, it's all about figuring out the symmetry of it, how they align. And then last but not least, we have the handle, the very base of it. So that will be her hammer, which she is known for. These are her pliers, which I didn't see too much in Mandalorian, but I know they're in there. These I definitely saw because she grabs the Beskar with these to put it in the forge itself. I might be able to get this to move, because it does look like it should be able to move. It's just up here's a little stuck, so I will take a Dremel to that so I can get this to loosen, because this side does have the line. You can't really tell. There we go. It does have a line. This side does not. So I will get the Dremel in there. But again, no worries. Like, this is, with 3D prints, it's not perfect. And the reason why they look so perfect is because someone has taken the time, such as what I'm about to do, to get all the fine features down and sand it and prime it, etc., etc. I'm super excited, and the helmet, I'm actually, with the helmet, I will be using the auto paint because I do want to have that very shiny coat to it. So, but the tools I will test out with the Plaid FX, because if it doesn't work, I can always go back over and paint with the auto paint, and I like to use the spray paint because it does get that even coat going, makes it very, very nice. Oh, thank you. There was an extra little keychain in here. You rock, dude. Alright, so I'm going to get started on these, and I will do a different video. The rooster is saying do a different video. This is really cool. I really like this. This is really cool. Look at this, guys. This is so cool. It's my sigil, guys. So I'm going to get it tattooed like right here. Right there. Alright. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of this. This is going to be great. If you need some 3D prints, I would highly recommend you check out Sinister At Arms. He did a fantastic job. He kept me in the loop while he was going down. Like, you know, hey, it didn't work. Hey, I did this. Hey, let me try this. So that is who you want when it comes to printers. Unless you own one yourself or you really trust someone, I would highly recommend going to Sinister At Arms. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Another video is coming soon, and it is on wing building. All right, stay fearless.